I'm recording it on Facebook Live just so you know at the same time.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Not Facebook. I meant YouTube. That's what I meant. Oh, what's this one? It looks great. Let me put that over here.
I think it's outpatient practical. All right.
You may notice a break in after the two more we see close together based on coding guidelines.
Okay, I believe I have what I sent you. Does it says the patient is a 62-year-old gentleman? That one? I think that's the one I.
Yeah, that's okay. The first case you sent me.
All right, my darling, I have it. I'm getting my pen and paper.
Okay, and then you sent me you sent me the career step. So do you have that?
Yeah,
paper?
That's my class.
Okay. So we're gonna talk from the career step, the notes on that, and then we'll get to coding your cases. Okay.
Okay. Are you familiar with career step?
No, but I'm familiar with what they're talking about as far as sequencing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 or more codes. Oh, very red. Wrong. Oh God, I meant to. That's okay. Okay. So let's look at the first one here on your career step. And you have, I hope you can see the board. If not, I can write what I haven't read. I'll bring it up to where you need to see it.
I got to do the captions, and that helps.
Oh, okay. So do you have the captions on?
I didn't have them on, but I have them on now.
Okay, great. Okay. So it says for number 1, codes are sequenced in ascending alphanumeric order. So here's an example for a secondary diagnosis. So if there's if the doctor has 2 diagnoses, he has a primary and he has a secondary. Sometimes he may have just 1 diagnosis and it's a primary diagnosis. But if he finds 2 illnesses about you that happen to be two diagnoses or 2 different diagnoses, then this is how you sequence them. Okay, so E before I. So if you think about the alphabet, this is about 2 codes. Okay, so you sequence them in order. So you have diabetes type 2 goes first, and then hypertension.
Okay.
Because diabetes is a manifestation of hypertension. So that means the patient came in to see the doctor about hypertension. And it also manifested diabetes. But you sequence them in this order. Okay? And so that's what we have here. E before I. And I don't know if you could really see that up here, but the code E119, comma, I10. Okay? All right. So now we have number 2, 2 or more codes sequenced based on the coding guidelines. Okay. So you have a secondary diagnosis. This time you got 3 different diagnoses. Okay? 3 different diagnoses. So you have cellulitis, which goes first, then streptococcus, and then osteoarthropathy. Okay? Now, the hypertrophic osteoarthropathy is the beginning illness of what this patient was going through. Okay? Then it manifested the problem of streptococcus, which caused cellulitis.
Okay.
So you have a foundational illness, the cause of the foundational illness, and what the cause caused something else to occur.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll go over coding guidelines, but I want you to understand how it's written here. Okay. So again, foundational cause, the pathological reason of the foundational cause, because there's a cause and effect. So this is a cause, this is an effect. So it's some kind of way the person got infected with Streptococcus A, which led to another problem of cellulitis. Foundational cause, reason, result. Foundational cause, reason, result.
Reason, result.
Okay, and I'm gonna bring this up to the board so you can so to be on the film. Okay, let's see. Did I do it? Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. I think this. You got it?
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's a little blurry now. Well, it's a little bit more focused. Yep, ma'am, I see it now. Right, that's good. That's great.
Okay.
Very focused. I can see it.
Okay, very good. Very good. I have to do that. I'm still trying to learn technology and hopefully buy some stuff I can just flick a remote to focus in and flick a remote to go back. Okay. Now, number 3, you have sequencing of alpha and numeric characters follows the order found in the tabular list of the ICD-10-CM or PCS tables. So, for example, you have secondary diagnosis. You have the patient admitted 39 weeks gestation, delivered a single live-born female. Okay, these are codes Z3A. 0.39 and Z37.0. You have a secondary procedure that the patient with primary lung cancer in both lungs had a right and lower lobe endoscope segmentectomy performed. So you have 0 BBF 4ZZ and 0 BBJ 4Z. Okay, so let me look at my diagnosis book and see. But I've never seen codes like that. I've never seen codes look like that. Let's see, where's my 20? I have a 2018. Where's my 2019? That's my. Hold on, sweetie. I just want to look at these codes correctly. Is this in here? This is 2018. But I had a 2019 book. Huh. Okay, well. Harper. Yeah, this says Harper. I do have a 2019 book. I don't know where my other book is. Anyway, let's not waste time. I'll just use this because I could have sworn I had a better version. Oh, this is a CPT book. Hold on, sweetheart. I'm trying to find my book because one of my students gifted me a book, and I take my gifts very seriously. And I don't misplace gifts. I don't give away my gifts. When people give me gifts, I don't give them away. And I don't know what happened to that. Hold on, sweetheart. Just give me a minute.
Yes,
ma'am. This is so unlike me. I don't. That was a 2019 CPT book. Oh my God, what did he do with that book? Let me look in the hallway, sweetie. Give me a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, here's my book. It was sitting, I got stuff sitting on top of it. That's why I was like, where's my book?
You know what, Miss Harper, before I was able to get on, I was looking for some stuff, the books and stuff this morning. And I did the same thing you did. That's what took me a minute.
Yeah. It gets like that sometimes. Thank you for your patience.
You are very welcome.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, baby, she gifted me this book. I don't throw away my gifts. All right, sweetheart. Let me look at this code because that's a strange looking code. And I've never seen a code like that before. Let me go into the cancer area. The chapters here. External causes. Okay. Okay, table of drugs. Okay. Table of drugs. And where's my cancer? Neoplasms. Very good. Because I've never seen a code like that before. Oh, you know what? I think, wait a minute. This patient, okay. Secondary, patient with primary lung cancer in both lungs had a right and lower left endoscopic segmenectomy performed. I bet you this is a PCS code. I'm so used to looking at.
Oh yeah, them PCS codes are a little challenging.
That's why I was
you
like,
gotta build those codes.
Yeah, exactly. Good. You learning. Okay, hold on, sweetheart. Let me Googling on my phone here. Okay, so 0. Oh, come on. Oh, BB. Lord have mercy. BB. Oh, Jesus. B. F. 4. ZZ. Uh-oh, not X. ZZ. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so this was an inpatient. Okay, so this was an inpatient procedure. Okay, I got it now. Okay, this was an inpatient procedure. That's what I'm used to seeing other stuff. Hold on, let me tell you what that is. Okay, so look at the alphabetic order of this. These are two separate people. This is not the same person. Okay.
People, okay.
The first example of a second diagnosis is about a pregnant lady that had a newborn baby. The secondary procedures, and yeah, you're right there. There's the keyword procedures. It didn't click to me. The secondary procedures is someone who had lung cancer. Okay, these are two separate people. Hold on, just a minute. And put this paper up here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Wait. I missed it. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's look at these codes for who and what they are in the book. And then I don't have a PCS book, but you do. And I'm going to, huh?
I do.
Okay. And then we're going to and I'm gonna Google it. So but we're gonna both look at these and then we're gonna justify what we see. Okay? Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So secondary diagnosis. Patient admitted a 39 weeks gestation, delivered a single live born female. So let's look at code Z3A.39, Z37.0. And I didn't write that on there. I'm sorry.
You said Z38.39.
No, it's on the coding sheet that you gave me.
Okay.
For number 3. Z3A.39, comma, Z37.0. Look at that.
Okay, I have it right here. I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Now, all right, so let's go to Z. Z. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, Z codes are factors influencing health status and contact with health services, correct?
Right. Hold on. Z3. Trying to find it, sweetie. Okay, Z3A. Z3A. I don't see that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see that. Hold on just a minute. Let me look at something. Okay. Give me a minute. It should be listed in here. I'm trying to see where is Z3A, and I don't see it. Let me look.
Go back and look at that.
Okay, it's in here. Z3A. I just
Yes,
don't.
ma'am.
0.39.
Okay, Z38.
A is an apple.
Oh, wrong.
Let me look at something. Let me go back to the front of the book. Gestational. Let me look under pregnancy. Under this book.
I think that's where I need to go.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go back to the alphabetic index. Let me look under pregnancy.
Okay. I'll go back there. So we'll go to the alphabetical index.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
See.
Pregnancy.
Term pregnancy.
Following Z36. Okay, Z.
Okay, so if we go back to the alphabetical index, we're looking into.
We're looking under pregnancy. Go.
Yes,
look.
ma'am.
Okay, look under pregnancy, and then go to where it says supervision of pregnancy. Kind of go down. Now you're going to look under where it says weeks of gestation. Go to pregnancy, your main condition, and then your subcategory should be weeks of gestation. Weeks of gestation.
All right, I have it.
Okay.
Weeks of gestation. Yeah, it's called weeks of gestation. So I was stated that
Go ahead.
the patient admitted at 39 weeks gestation delivered a single live-born female.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm going to my book, I said, how many weeks was that? Hold on.
39.
39, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm under alphabetical index, I'm under pregnancy, and I'm looking under weeks of gestation.
Mm-hmm.
She was 39 weeks, which is Z3A.39. Then it has something in a parentheses that says following Z36.
So let's go to Z36. There it is.
We'll go to the tabular list, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Under chapter 21, factors influencing health status and contact with health services.
All right. Okay, Z36.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not 36. As we said, Z3A.
Right. But it says it follows.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It follows.
Z36.
So look for Z36. This is for
it says encounter for antenatal.
Antenatal screening of
the mother.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're gonna come down all through that, and then you're gonna see the Z3A. Now, under Z3A, it says Z3A.39. So we're going to find the 0.39, which is right here for 39 weeks. So
yes, ma'am, I have it.
Okay, so it follows the encounter. The main category under the tabular list is encounter for antenatal screening of mother. Then you have the subcategories. You have encounter for antenatal screening for chromosomal abnormalities, encounter for antenatal screening for raised alpha fetal protein level. Then you have encounter for other antenatal screening follow-up. Then you have encounter for antenatal screening for malformations. Then you have encounter for antenatal screening for fetal growth. Then you have encounter for antenatal screening for isoimmunization. Then you have encounter for other antenatal screenings, and it requires a 5th digit. So you have a list of all those encounters of what could have been wrong with the baby. Then it comes and it tells you encounter for antenatal screening unspecified. And then the unspecified, it leads. Now you see this, I don't know if yours, in your book, it should have a indicator, like a symbol, an upside down pyramid. It should have a symbol.
Okay. Where should the symbol be?
Okay, so go above the where it begins, Z3A.
Okay, I have it. Z3A.
Okay, now go. Right. So go above that, and it says Z36.9, encounter for antenatal screening unspecified. And that's what that upside down pyramid is about. Do you see it? Do you see a symbol by it at all?
You said Z37?
Z36.9.
Okay, I'm sorry. Correct. I'm sorry.
Do you see it? Z36.9.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Encounter for Neil. I have that.
Okay.
It's in gray.
Okay. So you see the symbols on the side of it. It has an upside down pyramid. Does yours have an upside?
Oh yes, I see those. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I see it.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay, darling. And then you see the symbols so that you know it's a child. It's about a child. So boy this way, I think it is, and girl is up that way. But it doesn't matter. It's just talking about baby. Okay. So now it comes and it talks about the encounters in a broad way. So here the weeks of gestation is introduced as a subcategory of itself. So now it says code first. Okay, wait. Codes from category Z3A are for use only on the maternal record to indicate the weeks of gestation of pregnancy, if known. Code first, if you have that coding rule, code first complications of pregnancy, then childbirth, and the puerperium, okay, which are these codes here, O09 through O9A. American Health Association says in 2016, this is clinical, these are clinical notes. It's another word for it, but these are clinical notes. Tip, do not assign a code from this category with codes from categories O00 to O08 or code Z33.2. Okay. All right. So now we have weeks of gestation, unspecified pregnancy or less than 10 weeks. So that's not it. The paper says, the instruction says, or what the doctor has written, that the baby was pretty much full term. It was full term, 39 weeks. Okay. So we're going to look for the gestation that matches that. You have the next subcategory, which is weeks of gestation of pregnancy. Pregnancies, the lady must have been pregnant either 10 weeks to 19 weeks. So that doesn't match up with her either, because the doctor wrote that she was 39 weeks when she delivered her child. Okay. The second one says gestation weeks 20 through 29. So again, the baby is not premature. These are weeks of premature delivery. Okay. Weeks 30 through 39. Okay. And then it also goes up to weeks of 40 or greater. Okay. Now that's a whole nother conversation, but it goes up to where the child is. Okay. So the lady was delivered the baby full term, 39 weeks gestation. Okay. So this is where we come up with Z3A 39. So if you're going to be a coder for an OBGYN that delivers babies, you're going to have to pretty much be in this chapter 21 of your ICD-10 book. Okay. Now let's look at Z37.0. Z37.0. What was the outcome of the delivery? Okay. The survival status of a baby. Now it says here, the coding rule says this category is intended for use as an additional code to identify the outcome of delivery on the mother's record. It is not for use on the newborn's record. So when the baby is born, usually these days, they usually ask the mother or the parents, what are you going to name your child? They expect you to write it down ahead of time so that they can already have the baby's medical record ready based on their name. They'll still be Baby Jones, but their name is Mary Jones. They're going to name their baby Mary, but she's still Baby Jones to Elizabeth Jones. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so time the baby is born, now the baby now has his or her own medical record. Yet you're still going to document how the baby was born under the mother's record. Why? Because in case this is her first child, she may want to have a second or third child, but we need OBGYN notes to help us chronically follow her life pattern of having children. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So every time a baby is born, they get their own medical record. And then immediately a pediatrician sees them. Immediately. There's a consultant pediatrician on staff at the hospital. Every hospital has their attending physicians, and then they have their residents. Okay, and that could be any and whomever. Okay, so the consulting inpatient physician is there, and he's now going to check the baby and everything. Now, the baby will have its own documentation in its record. Okay, but the outcome of delivery is going to be in the mother's record. Okay, now this excludes, look at that exclusion code, and we're going to go over coding rules. I usually go over coding rules with my student that I do on Saturdays, but she's pretty private, so I'm going to do a separate one with you. Okay. And I love it. It's a spoil thing. I got a spoil, so it's me. Exclusion code 1, and it says stillbirth. Stillbirth code is P95. You don't use stillbirth in the outcome of delivery, so that's going to be an exclusion. All right. So Z37.0 outcome: single live born. Okay, and here's a clinical note, something that they said or stated in 2016 ICD-10 book and 2014 ICD-10 book. So if you ever see some notes and it has the year and the code, it's just giving you some background history of how the codes are made or done. Okay, all right. So it's a single live born baby. She's healthy, and she delivered a healthy baby at 39 weeks. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the fact that the mother was 39 weeks first, and then the mother delivered the baby as a live born baby. So the weeks of the gestation goes first, and then the birth of the baby with the condition, the outcome of the baby. Okay, so I'm gonna write that on my board here. I'm gonna write it in blue. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, let me put it on here. Okay, I did it wrong. Okay, so I wrote mix match things on here. I'm so sorry. Let me show it to you. Okay, so right here, Z3A.39 is the gestation that goes first. Worked. Gestation of how many weeks the mother is with the baby. The second thing that goes here is the outcome after she has delivered the baby. So this is her before the baby. This is her after the baby and how the baby is doing. Okay, the condition of the baby, the outcome of the baby. Okay, so that's why I had those arrows like that. And I apologize. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, do you see that? Hello?
But can you try to focus your camera a little bit better?
How about that?
Or it might be mine's. It's just kind of blurry.
Oh.
That's better. I can interpret that.
Okay, I'm trying to put it up close. Is that okay?
That's fine. I can read it.
Okay.
No, you can. Yes, ma'am. I can read that.
Okay.
That's fine right there too. I can see that.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. I just technology. I'm gonna get better. I promise you, I'm gonna get better. Okay.
I know you will.
Thank you. Okay. Now let's look at the ICD-10 PCS codes. I want that to be known. Okay. All right. So ICD-10 PCS codes. Let's put in what we had before. We said, okay, this one. Okay, so this one is excision of lower right lung. Excision of lower right lung.
We would need our CPT book, correct?
No. You need your PCS book, your ICD-10 PCS book.
Okay. I have my PCS book.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me what we're looking.
Okay, so
excision.
Yeah, go and find it. Go to the section that begins with 0. I don't have a book in front of me to help you know how to find it.
Okay, I have excision. The index is in the front for the PCS. Okay. So I'm looking here.
Okay, go ahead.
Read me the term. You said excision.
Yeah, it says excision of lower right lung. So you're going to look under the category of excision. Look under the category of excision. And then when you find excision, find lung.
I'm not seeing the term. Oh, yes, I do. I have it. Excision, lung. Is it right? Left, right?
Okay.
Lower, which one?
Now, we're going to find the one because it says here, patient had a right, which is first, and lower, which is second, lobe endoscopic segmenectomy. Okay. So you found excision. Did you find lung?
I have lung.
Okay.
And you said we gotta do right, correct?
Yeah. Do you see anything that says right lung?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm gonna read that out.
Okay.
It's 0B B K.
Okay.
And then we have to do the other lung you just said. You said we're doing the lower lung, correct? But it's gonna
be. Now, go to the code. Okay. That's good. Look under there. It should say. Okay, you look for incision. Then You look for lung.
Lung.
Then you find, okay, is there a subcategory in there for lower? Or
I have lower lobe, but it's asking me left or right.
Okay, so you look under the category lower lobe, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then it's going to ask you right or left, right?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay, so what code is it giving you for right or left? For the right.
Okay, for the right, 0 B B F.
Okay, now there should be some extra digits for that.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay, do you see anything that says 4ZZ?
No, ma'am, but I think once we find the excision, then lung, then the lower, then we'll have to go to the what is this portion called? I haven't done PC in a minute. It's their tables. We have to go into the tables and then we'll go help build the code, the entire code.
Okay. So
that's where you find the operations, body parts, approach, device, qualifier.
Okay.
So we'll have to do that.
Okay, very good. Very good. So let's go and find it so we can be definitive about what the code is.
Okay. So the 00B is medical and surgical.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second 0 is central nervous system and cranial nerves.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third B is excision. And so I'm under the excision.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about lung, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or so I go down on the body parts.
Mm-hmm.
Read that part again for me so I can select the body part, the correct one.
Okay. Excision of right lower lung lobe. I wish I had a PCS book in front of me. I don't have one.
Okay. I'm looking for those terms, so it will have to be under a different term because what I'm showing is brain, cerebral meninges, dura mater, cerebral ventricles, basal ganglia, thalamus, hypothalamus, pons, cerebellum, medulla, I'm not pronouncing these correct.
Oblongata. Okay.
Oblongata, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Olfactory nerve and optic nerve.
Okay, you found 0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 0 is medical and surgical.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you go to B for respiratory system. Is there a section in there for respiratory system? That everything found in there by systems of the body?
I am not seeing it unless I'm not in the correct location.
Okay, so
and I'm thinking I'm not in the right correct. I think that's what the problem is. Hold on. BOBB. I told you 0BBF, correct?
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I'm done. I think I was looking in the incorrect area. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, body parts, we're talking about
the respiratory system. Do you find anything like that, the respiratory system? 0BB. The first B is for respiratory. The second B is for excision.
Excision. Stop drainage. System. Excision. Destruction. The first part of the code I told you what it was 00B, correct? Or
10. It was 0BB.
0BB. That's what the problem is. I'm not looking at it correct. That's why I can't find it. Hold on.
It's okay.
I'll wait. Okay.
I'll wait. Let me I need to go take a picture of something and send it to somebody.
Yes, ma'am.
In my house. So while you looking, I'm gonna do this picture right quick. I promised her yesterday I would do it, and I didn't get a chance to.
No, you're more than welcome to do that. That's fine.
Okay. Thank you so much. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Repair. Bronchius. Where's bronchius? Bronchius. trying to find this information. I'm looking at the correct. Gotta find what I was looking for. The case. Let's see. Go back to the name, pull it up, make sure I'm pulling it correct. Oh. About that one.
All right. All right. Did you find it, sweetheart?
No, that's the thing. Read me. Okay, you said read it to me again.
Okay. 0 B B F.
Oh, I was gonna find out. Okay, we go on an excision, right?
Yes.
Okay, excision. Now, would we go under bronchus to determine the lungs, right?
It's not so much bronchus. It's
okay, because I'm listening to you.
Okay. So did you go under okay, you found the 0, you found the B. So
okay, okay, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong. It was me. I got it. Bronchus. Okay, we got lung. Which lung is it? And I gave you the wrong code. That's the problem.
Okay, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Right.
I'm getting it now.
Okay, right lung. So
it's going to be 0 B B F as in Frank. Lung right. And what was the other?
Okay, so lung right. You should see 4 ZZ.
Now, with the one I gave you, we was doing the lower lobe, correct?
Right.
Okay. Yes, that's correct. Left, lower, lobe, 0 BBJ. I told you. No,
okay.
Right. I'm sorry. 0 BBL for the right. Okay. The second one is
0 BBJ.
And which lung is that for?
That's for the same lung, but that's the left lung, the J.
Okay, the lower lobe left, 0 BBJ, correct?
Yeah.
That's correct.
But we should use 4 ZZ. There should be a category or subcategory.
Oh, we gotta go to the tabular is what it's called. Tabular. Hold on. I'm getting it. Okay, 0 BBF. So I look for. Let's see. That's 0 1. Okay, well, you said 0 BB. Okay. Left lung, correct? Okay, that's going to be an L as in Larry, because we're under the body part character.
Okay.
Then we're going to approach character. It was an excision. I don't think it was, it's still open. I don't think they closed it, from my understanding. Excision. Let me write that so I can.
And stick with the F. Stick with, you got everything right. You got everything right. Don't change it. You got everything right. It's the 4 ZZ is where I'm trying to get you to look for.
Oh, okay. The ZZs are device character, and then you have qualifier character. But I got to give you something about the approach character, correct? I haven't given you that one.
Right.
So we go under approach character. Read the term. I mean the notes to me again about the incision. Okay.
Patient with primary lung cancer in both lungs had a right which is first, and left lower lobe endoscopic segmentectomy performed. So the breadcrumbs, go ahead.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. The breadcrumbs to finding this is medical surgical, then respiratory, then excision, and then lower left lobe, right.
Yeah, lower left lobe is right, which is F as in Frank. Then we're going to be via natural or artificial opening, correct?
Right.
And the reason why did I pick that? Didn't necessarily say it was open. Percutaneous. I forgot that term. What that means.
Let me look that up. It's because I got
endoscopy. Okay. Since it didn't say endoscopy, I couldn't pick those terms anyway because it didn't specify that in the notes.
Okay, so percutaneous means made, done, or effected through the skin.
Okay.
So they went through the skin. They went through the layers, the skin and the layers.
Well, that would be the via natural or artificial opening.
But natural. Look, what does the natural one say?
The term is just under approach character 5. It says it's just giving me different ones that I can select, which is 5 of them that I can select. It didn't necessarily say it was open, percutaneous. I forgot what you're talking about that term mean. I have to look that up.
Oh,
but
opening.
I believe it's just open. Okay.
Opening through the skin.
Now, I'm thinking it will be the 7 because via natural or artificial opening. So am I right? Am I correct on that one?
Right. So it says code system reflects current usage of medical terminology and devices. Hold on just a minute. I don't have a book, but I'm Googling so I can give you a better definition.
7 C.
Okay. So 4 is the approach. ZZ is a device qualifier.
That's correct.
No
device or no qualifier. That's correct.
Right. So that's why you're choosing 4ZZ. So do you see 4ZZ? Bless your heart, I don't have a book in front of me.
Well, I have the ZZ because that's the qualifier character, which Z means no qualifier. Device character means it has no device. It didn't specify that.
Right.
And then we got the approach character. And which one we determined?
The approach is 4.
Percutaneous endoscopy. Endoscopy. Did I say that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord. You're pronouncing these words.
Yes, you're doing it. It's you. You're doing it. You're doing the work and you're learning. And I'm proud of you. I lack having the book in front of me, but I thank you for your assistance looking through your book. I'm gonna have to go and buy me one. I mean, I know it. It's just I don't have it in front of me. But you did the work, and I'm proud of you. Very proud of you.
And it's because of you that I'm understanding this. I want you to know
that. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. I'm going to tell you what. I have a student that needs me right quick to talk to her urgently. Can we drop right here, and then after my nurse gets me set up, can I call you back and we can finish our session? Can we do that? I have to sit there in the chair and get some markers and white paper and just teach from there. That's how I have to do it.
Yes, ma'am, we can do that.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're going to continue probably about 11 o'clock. Okay. So I'll be back on with you about 11 o'clock. Give it that much.
Okay. I most certainly will.
All right. Thank you, dear. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and God bless you too, honey.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye bye, honey.
Bye bye.